Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Alright, there's a lot to talk about, so let's save all the pissing and shitting and coming for later. So, for the past few days, we've been seeing a large influx of Chainsaw Man leaks. And I hate using the L word like that, so let's just use the R word instead. Rumors. I don't like to talk too much about rumors and L words, but I did see a lot of people saying that these are from a fairly credible source. It's like that meme that says, source, just trust me bro, but y'all ain't the type to lead me astray, so I'll believe you on this one. So the first thing I wanted to talk about were the rumors about the contents of what will be announced in Chainsaw Man Super Stage at Jump Festa 2022. Apparently, we're going to be getting some new key visuals, the entire main voice cast, and confirmation that the anime is going to be coming in the later half of 2022. Apparently the key visuals aren't going to be quite like how awesome the trailer was, but apparently the anime itself is going to be better than both of those altogether. So if these rumors really are true, then we're probably in for a pretty lit-ass anime adaptation. We're gonna talk about the main voice cast in a second, because there's a lot more rumors about that as well. Just bear with me. But first, let's talk about the release date. I was certain that the anime would be coming a lot sooner than late 2022, but this news is actually fantastic. This just proves that the proper time and care to make this a great anime adaptation is being taken. I also saw something about how potentially the CGI used in the Chainsaw Man anime adaptation is going to be super tasteful like it was in the trailer. That said, I was never really on the anti-CGI train in the first place. Also, on another note, there is potential that we're going to be hearing an announcement for a Fire Punch anime adaptation, and that is absolutely nutty. If you haven't read Fire Punch yet, it's also by Tatsuki Fujimoto, and it makes me want to die, so I highly suggest you read it. So with all that out of the way, let's talk about the even crazier rumor that dropped last night. There's been a picture circulating around the internet of the Chainsaw Man anime pre-selected voice cast. Pre-selected voice cast just means the voice actors that the studio wanted to get to play certain characters in the anime adaptation. So they could be actually true, or they could be subject to change. And to me, this was actually massive because I myself made a video not too long ago about my own predictions for the Chainsaw Man anime voiced cast, where I said that Nobuhiko Okamoto, or Katsuki Bakugo's voice actor, would not be a great pick for Denji. And who's the first fucking name on the list I see for voice acting Denji? Oh my god. Okay, I'll admit it, I'm a fucking clown. That one guy who called me immature in my comments for saying Nobuhiko Okamoto wouldn't be a good pick for Denji can finally sleep at night. Yeah, you really stuck it to the grown adult who talks about cartoons on your computer screen. I have a lot to think about tonight. But hold your ratios, because we're also taking home a W tonight. The voice actor picked for Aki Hayakawa is none other than Takahiro Sakurai, who also is known for playing Gyu Tomioka from Demon Slayer and Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen. Holy shit, I actually fucking got one. Y'all gotta call me the prophet from here on out. Yeah, let's just not talk about how I got everyone else wrong though. That's cool, right? Other than these two, let's just go down the rest of the list. Ikue Otani was picked to play Pochita, which is actually goated because she is best known for playing none other than motherfucking Pikachu. This is an absolute W for Chainsaw Man fans all over the world. Yoko Hisaka was picked to play Makima, and she's best known for playing Utahime from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I can totally get behind that. I know we just got a massive W for Ikue Otani playing Pochita, potentially. Pikachu herself playing Pochita, but this next one is even bigger to me. Sumire Uesaka was picked to potentially play Power. I 100% back this, and honestly that makes way more sense than anyone else I ever picked to play Power. Just pure W's. W's all around. Next on the list would be Kana Hanazawa, who is picked to play Himeno. I personally don't really see it, but I have to ask if anyone else sees it. Hanazawa is best known for playing Mitsuri Kanroji from Demon Slayer, Mayuri from Steins Gate, Rize Kamashiro from Tokyo Ghoul, and I think Nadeko from the Monogatari series. But I feel like she excels at more cutesy roles, and for me, Himeno's more of a sexy, mommy milky-like character, if you feel me. That said, I guess her voice for Rize Kamishiro is kinda like that, but it wasn't personally what I would have picked. It'll still be amazing. Not that anyone asked about who is going to be voice acting Arai, but I still think it's gonna be pretty lit. Yoshimasa Hosoya was picked to voice him. I'm pretty cool with it. I actually think that's a really good pick. I can totally hear Reiner from Attack on Titan's voice come out of Arai's mouth. And this is also massive because if Yoshimasa ends up playing the Violence Fiend as well, then that's complete confirmation that the Violence Fiend is also Arai. Kobeni was one character who I was highly anticipating seeing who was going to voice her, but it was to the point where honestly, everything was just going to disappoint me unless she got an absolute screecher. Yumi Uchiyama was the voice actor who was picked by the studio to play Kobeni. And honestly, I'm not disappointed in that. I just wanted to hear Kumiko noises come out of Kobeni's mouth. Maybe in Chainsaw Man Brotherhood, my dreams will come true. The last name on the list before it's cut out is the surname Kuroda, who was picked to play Katana Man. I can only assume the voice actor that I picked was Takada Kuroya, though, because he plays characters who I assume have a similar voice, like Masamichi Yaga from Jujutsu Kaisen. He was also Kuroda from Odd Taxi. There was another rumor that at least one voice actor from Jujutsu Kaisen will be having a role in the Chainsaw Man anime as well, so if both of these rumors are reputable, then potentially both Makima or Katana Man, or both of them, are going to be the finalized voice actors for the Chainsaw Man anime. But I'd like everyone to remember that these are still rumors, so this might as well just be fantasy football. The biggest takeaway is that this voice cast pre-select looks fucking sick, and you should all verbally teabag me in the comments for saying Nobuhiko Okamoto was not going to be a good pick. If you liked this video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot, and I love making these types of videos. Hit the bell button over wherever the bell button is so you don't miss any of the metric shit ton of Chainsaw Man content that I'm going to be putting out. I'll leave my Chainsaw Man playlist down in the description below. I'm also covering the new Yuji Kaku manga. Ayashimon Yuji Kaku is the guy that did Jigoku Raku. He also worked on Chainsaw Man, so stay tuned for that. I put those up every week on Sunday. Follow me on social media to send me memes and shit, and on that note, I'll see you guys next time.